It's opening a can of biscuits. You just boop, and it just fall out. That's what it is, man.
He's got a corset
on that just. And that's why his voice. I was like,
yeah. It raised his voice.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we here on Trash Talk. Hey. What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers Podcast.
We made it.
What's up, Smoke Dog?
Everything, man. It's almost football season.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Yeah, it's that time of year again. It's time to celebrate. It's the footballiest time of the year, man. Woo.
Is it really?
Good times.
I would say, November would be the most footballist time of the year.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, both of the leagues are kicking off. You know, your team sucks. People start losing their attention span. So, I think, right around the end of August, 1st of September.
Yeah. I want to bring up something MMA, but I feel like we always talk about football and MMA.
Yeah.
I could bring up a crazy stat that just happened in the UFC.
Go ahead. What was it?
Okay, so there's only been, first of all, Hamzat just became the middleweight champion and beat Dricus du Plessis. Now, there was this crazy stat that was broken. So UFC has been around since 1993. That's over 30 years.
Yeah.
So in that 30-year time span, there's only been 8 spinning back elbow finishes, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was, on this previous fight card, on the main card, there was one spinning back elbow that ended in the first round at 1 second left in the first round. So it was 4 minutes and 59 seconds. So that's 9 in UFC history. The very next fight, the same thing happened. What are the chances? 2 back-to-back spinning back elbows out of 30 plus years. Just a crazy stat,
coincidence,
man. Yeah. But yeah, everything's up, man. Everything's just, life is good right now, man.
Yeah.
Life is peachy, no complaints. Hope you guys are feeling the same way and, enjoying yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay away from the madness.
Stay away from the madness, man. So, if you guys are new here to the podcast, we always read the top 3 comments from the previous podcast. Smokey, do you remember what the previous podcast was about?
When band members fight on stage.
When band members fight on stage. So, the number 3 most liked comment from that particular podcast comes from Jenny Reese. Shout out to you, Jenny Reese. I guess they had to fight for their right to party. When I got busted, talking about when my mom busted me for sneaking out of the house. When I got busted for sneaking out of the house, I didn't even know it. My mom let me think I got away with that for months until I wanted something big later on. That's when she would bring up that I was caught. Fucking savage. LOL.
That's good.
Yeah, your mom's a legend for that.
Yeah.
Shout out Mama Reese, man. Mama Reese is a legend for that.
Yeah, you remember about 2 months ago? That's why you ain't going out skating tonight.
What happened 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Remember?
You know what you did.
There was 3/4 of a tank of gas. You brought it back with a half of a tank, and the odometer was slightly off. We got you.
I always let them guess.
Yeah, that's what. Then they started.
Then they start telling
God,
themselves.
like, you did what? God dang! I was gonna punish you, but now I'm thinking about calling the cops.
I pull out a notebook like, yeah, I remember that one.
God dang!
Yeah, I remember that one
too. The number 2 most liked comment comes from Shan5. Shout out to you, Shan5. Shan says, haha, I never asked John 5 about the Manson fight. We've talked about guitar playing, favorite riffs, tattoos, his colorful collection of coats, lol, but not the fight. But whenever I've seen him talk about it, he always expresses regret. He's definitely not a fighter, lol. I think Perry Farrell's stage name was intended to be a play on the word peripheral, so you're not far off, Smokey. Yeah. I could be wrong, but I remember hearing that years ago. But I guess enough people pronounced it feral, that it just became the accepted pronunciation.
So it should be Perry Farrell. Peripheral, Perry Farrell.
Perry fact.
Yeah.
We need to. It'd be nice to hear it out of his mouth.
Yeah,
bro, how do you want us to say your name?
Yeah.
Like, to this day, we are still Neil, rest in peace. We're still trying to figure out how exactly he wants his name to be said. To this day, man, from Rush. The number one most liked comment from that podcast comes from Ken Bober. Shout out to you, Ken Bober. Ken says from some of my conversations with band members, it's the consistency being around each other that is stressful. On top of all the schedules and sleep deprivation and being hungover or strung out. Personally, I need my decompression time from people. I totally get it.
Everybody does, my boy.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna add something else on that.
Oh, no, that's a good idea. I
Yeah.
mean, that's it. The tensions, after a while, like you're used to living, maybe with your wife or your kids or your family, and then when you get stuck with people that you're good friends with or acquaintances, it's still a shock to have to live with them 24/7. Yeah. So if you take that time to decompress and get away from everything for a little while, it makes it go much more smoother.
That's one of why I'm such a big fan of traveling. Like I love to travel I love my city. I love Atlanta. I got I-20 East tattooed right here. I got a tattoo that says ATL Hope. I love my city, but I love to travel because you gotta get away sometimes to see different things, eat different foods. So I get it, man.
Do you love Atlanta enough to wear a skirt?
All right, so today's topic is going to be: are we talking skirt or are we talking kilt?
Yeah, I mean, I saw a video where a dude said, "This is my skirt."
So what Smokey's referring to here, before we hop,
it's a trend.
It is a thing, and Atlanta's known for. We're known for our fashion. We're known for our music. We're known for our strip clubs. We're known for our wings. We're known for our hot-ass weather. We're known for some pretty dope shit here in Atlanta. Androgyny has become a thing in Atlanta. And some people would say Young Thug was the first to do it with putting on he wore a full skirt, actually, on his album.
He wore a wedding dress, didn't he?
Some people called it some Japanese thing. Some people called it a komodo, but it was on his album Jeffrey. But some people also accredit it to Andre 3000. Say, he was the first to kind of
He wore the Bula skirt.
Yeah, so... But now there's a thing, if you guys know what a YN is, apparently they say it's easier to... Well, there's these designer, Gucci, Louis, Prada, Amiri, whatever, these designer brand skirts or kilts, hence the word kilts, where it's easier for them to access their
I think that's an excuse. I think they just wanted to wear it.
And that's fine.
And they're like, well, but I'm still manly.
Yeah.
So this is a kilt.
That is one of the things they said about Young Thug and his, when he just got out of prison. I was like, he'll wear a dress. Hell, he'll paint his fingernails. Hell, he'll put eyeliner on and a wig. That's the most gangsters dude in the room. You won't say not a word to that dude. He may look like it. There's a video of him waving his gun. I dare you to say something to him. Go ahead, say something.
That became the thing in Atlanta hip hop culture. I mean, I guess it still is, obviously, but the femininity.
I would honestly say when it comes to the androgyny thing, you have to be pretty damn gangster to do that.
Yeah,
ain't nobody
you're gonna get words.
Ain't nobody going to Prince and being like, bro, what? How dare how did Prince go? Yo, I mean, you gotta have some sort of bravado to where I don't care what you think. Of course, I'm gonna put on a skirt. Be tough. Yeah, I wish you would say something to give me any hair metal band that shopped at
D. Snyder.
I wish you would. D.
Dressed
Snyder
like a woman, but he was jacked up.
Beat the brakes up. That's just saying, I'm gonna dress like this, and what you gonna say about it? What you gonna say about it?
Yeah.
I don't know. But today's topic, Smokey. Sleep token.
Sleep token.
Are they mysterious musicians? Or are they musical geniuses? Or could it be a combination of both?
I think both, right? I mean, we don't get a lot of insight into the band. All we get is the lore. So we don't know their backgrounds, although there was the incident that some fan leaked their info, and you actually brought up a really good point that could have been false something to throw them off. Yeah.
Before we even dive into this, I want to ask you a question. I know we try to stay away from religion and we try to stay away from politics, but both of us being agnostic, I believe there is a creator. I think you would believe there is a creator.
Yeah.
Do you think that creator is a man or a woman?
I don't think it's either.
So if I asked you, hey, Smokey, God, man or woman, you would say neither?
Neither, yeah.
Okay. So according to the sleep token lore, vessel God is a woman.
Yeah.
So Sleep, her name is Sleep. She's a woman, and Vessel happens to be the vessel to give out these words that happen to come from Sleep.
But I don't think, as far as I understand the lore, which I don't know the entire story because we haven't done enough songs to really get the entire story.
Right.
But from what I understand, though, Sleep is not the creator.
Well,
Sleep is a deity, an entity.
Right. Well, hold on. Let me finish.
Comes from the creator.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is, Sleep or Vessel happens to be the transportation of what he takes from, if you want to use the word deity, from Sleep. So now with this lore, some people I've even seen, dude. I've got some things here I want to bring up, but there are some people that have adopted this as a religion that are starting to.
Oh, I believe it.
That are starting to pray to Sleep.
Yeah, I believe it.
That are starting to look at Vessel as a prophet. I mean, who are we to tell a Scientologist that they're wrong? Who are we to tell a Buddhist that they're wrong?
Yeah.
Who are we to tell a sleepist that they're wrong?
Yeah. I mean, being agnostic, that comes with the territory, right? Like, you don't know. None of us really know. They could be telling the truth. It could all be right. They could have unlocked the secret. They could have the correct ideology. We don't know.
Any of them could.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the thing, you don't know. And that's, god dang, I don't want to stay on this too much, but I mean, that's the thing with being, I can't tell someone you're wrong because I don't know. I'm not intelligent enough to be, well, hell, not intelligence has nothing to do with it. I've never died and come back. You know what?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Or you may have, actually.
Again, I don't.
Because I tend to lean toward reincarnation.
Do you know it though?
Nah.
That's where the agnostic thing comes in. So, but what's interesting for me is when we talk about Sleep Token and we say, are they musical or are they mysterious musicians or musical geniuses? And
or prophets.
That's what I'm saying. If you put them together, it's like, dude, they got people following in like a religion, a cult.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I've seen this happen with other artists, right? Like, when you create this lore around your act, a lot of people love it so much that they want it to be true.
Give me another one.
Oh, Juggalos.
Oh, hell.
When they created the whole, which is kind of funny. It ended up being a troll in a way at the end, but they created the whole Dark Carnival thing. We're gonna have 7 Joker scars, and once the 7 happens, then the end of time comes with that, and there will be the coming of the Wraith, and collecting all the souls or whatever. And at the end, they finally got to the last song on that last album, and it was like, we're not sorry if we tricked you,
but we got you, man.
And then they go on to make more albums.
Gotcha. I got another one.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson. Remember when they said, when he gets to the last page of the Bible, what's going to happen when he hits something extravagant's going to happen?
Yeah.
Hell, I don't even think he got to Deuteronomy. I think he stopped at Deuteronomy.
He's like, you know what? Deuteronomy is pretty hard.
I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. All right. God dang.
Yeah. There were definitely, I mean, I remember someone back there in, the height of Marilyn Manson who claimed to be a Satanist. I don't know how much they actually practice because, as we've seen with a lot of the people, they like the lore of it. They like the what's the word? Just the dark aspect of it. They are intrigued by it, so they start claiming it.
You could say the same thing with those people who follow the sleep lore.
Yeah,
they like the dark thing.
Yeah. But they're so intrigued by it, so they start claiming, oh, I'm a Satanist, or whatever. But really they don't practice it. But I guess that happens with all religions, right? I've definitely seen people who claim to be Christians
but don't practice it.
Yeah, that live nothing like it. But they like thinking that they're part of it.
I just thought of something. Now you had said those Satanists. Yeah, you may claim it, but they like the darkness, the lore. It's captivating. It's mysterious.
But to finish that real quick, I didn't mean to cut you off, but the Satanists that I saw, looked at Marilyn Manson as some kind of prophet, as a priest.
I'm sure a lot of people did, man, until he got to Deuteronomy. It was either Deuteronomy or Numbers. It was one of those books. Either Numbers or Deuteronomy.
Or Leviticus.
One of those. But no, you talking about, there are people out there who practice, who say they're a Satanist, or say, they're Luciferian or Christian, but they don't practice it. You could say this is the brilliance of sleep token. They're like, listen, if you're a sleepist and you follow this religion, you practice it every night.
By listening to the music?
No, you go to
you go to sleep.
Yeah. That's how you practice.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope if you think about it. Like, if you really are into this band, you follow their lore that much, you're like, you know what? Oh, I like Ghost, but I'm not really out there hell saying, I like Creed, if they were a Christian band, we don't know. But I don't go to church every Sunday. Well, if you happen to be a Sleep Token fan, and a true fan, and you want to practice that religion, all you got to do is just go to sleep. And you are practicing.
Now, I would love to talk to someone who is just all deep into this religion, that is being created here. And I would like to know if your worship of sleep has actually made you have contact with sleep while sleeping.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting statement.
Yeah. Because that's the way Vessel puts it, right? That he contacts, or sleep contacts him through sleeping.
Being the vessel. To someone who has never heard of Sleep Token, if they just heard what you just said, they'd be like, what the fuck did you just say? I want to know if anybody who's actually goes to sleep actually met sleep.
Yeah.
If this was out of context, they'd be like, the hell are you talking about, bro?
That boy need to get his head checked.
Yeah, what? But no, that's there are so many things, dude, and that's the thing, why some people would call them musical geniuses, because you do have to sleep every night. They do call their gods sleep. And there are a lot of studies that they say no one knows really what happens when you sleep. I mean, when you sleep, you shut off, 8 hours, gone. You wake up and,
there's theories, but no one can prove
it. Exactly. I think that's the genius of it. It's like, and to kind of throw it in there, I've got an article here. But you know how we talk about maybe Sleep Token being AI? I want to I got 2 articles here. And remember me saying the brilliancy of them saying, hey, there are people who are looking at this band and they're like, dude, it's a religion. I sleep every night. I'm a practicing sleepist. Yeah. So, according to Metal Shell, who's actually a pretty big X account and put out really, they're actually confirmed and all that, but it says, Sleep Token has officially become the first fully AI band to go #1 in 9 different countries. Congratulations. That's #1 in Australia, #1 in Austria, #1 in Belgium, #1 in Canada, #1 in Germany, #1 in Netherlands, #1 in New Zealand, #1 in the United Kingdom, and #1 in the United States. What are your thoughts on that, Smokey?
Wow.
And wait till you hear the second
I know the theory is out there, but is this a conspiracy theory by this account?
I knew you so well that I knew you would ask me that question. Here's the second to follow up to that. There is a very prominent website called iamgoat.com. We've actually pulled a list off of this album before. So it says, hold on, here's it goes. The 12 iconic masked metal bands that are in fact AI generated. So I'll just read the top 10. I know there's 12, but the top 10 is a band called Goblin Thorn. Then you got a band called Night Fight. Then you got a band called Vicious Intent. You got a band called Enigmatist.
These sound like AI generated names.
Niskeek is another one.
I don't know that.
Wraithwood, Abyssal Legion, Crypticalism, Veil of Retribution, #1, Sleep Token. And I will say, all of these are masked. What is this about?
Well, if you're going to do an AI band, you have to have the mask, right?
Do you, though? There's so...
Yeah, because... I guess you could lip sync. You could just throw a band out there and have them lip sync. And
well, look at Gorillaz. That wasn't AI. Those are actual real people.
Yeah.
But they never went out.
And they used. I think they did go out without the cartoons sometimes.
Yeah.
But we know the backstory of that. Yeah. You know, the guy was in Blur and whatnot.
Bleh.
And, yeah, bleh. But that's fascinating though. If it is all AI generated, now that would be easy to mimic on stage when you're wearing a mask. You can just pretend to sing into the mic.
God, that. Go ahead.
I would, man. We need to see some of their live shows though. Does it sound like it's live? Because when you're at a live show, you can tell if this is coming from a studio version or if they're playing it live.
All right, let me ask you this: when we saw Tool live, I have seen some trash talkers say this, and I've seen it divided on both sides, but I want your opinion. When we saw Tool live, do you think Maynard was doing all 82 shows, all 64 cities with those? Do you think he's 100% doing that
he's
night?
Using a backing track?
Because some trash talkers have said, dude, there's physically you can't do that every night, city for city for city, and sound that good. So it's like he might hit then they turn it up because he can't hit it.
Yeah.
But then there are some Tool fans out there like, no, he's actually doing that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you think Maynard was out of all those cities, all those dates, while doing Pussifer and A Perfect Circle? Do you think he was actually doing that on R when we saw him?
I don't know. I mean, that's tough to say because the issue is he did have COVID and had problems right before that.
That's where a lot of trash talkers were saying.
Yeah. So, but I wouldn't hold that against him if he did.
No, not at all. Dude,
we're rappers. We use backing tracks.
Yes. Well, not only that, that's your moneymaker. You mean to tell me I have to go to 82 cities? I've got to do 82 shows, 69 cities. I have to save this. You know, without this, there is no show.
Yeah.
There is no money. So it's like, if you did do it, I ain't hating.
And if you shred your vocal cord, then
it's over.
The records are over.
And not only that, but you got to refund tickets. You got to. So now, going back to Sleep Token, if it's AI and you just got a mask on,
I mean, it would be easy to fake. That's for sure. Dang. I mean, it kind of. If it is though, does it take away from the whole mystique of it? Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, somebody thought of this. That's the cool thing about it, is seeing what they've come up with and going, wow, somebody thought of that.
What if no one thought of it? What if ChatGPT just eventually just?
Oh, that's
what
the
if
thing,
ChatGPT thought of it?
Well, all those other names you listed off seems that they kind of sound like AI generated names, right?
Cinematic.
But Sleep Token has the entire story behind it, and it all it's just giant story that makes sense. I mean, I guess ChatGPT could get to that point by now. I don't know, because when I use ChatGPT, it gets a lot of things wrong. And
well, ChatGPT is the lower tier version. Like, there is some high tier AI.
Yeah, they would be using something more than ChatGPT.
Well, not only that, you believe in a simulation, which is created by a person, right?
Yes.
So what we are doing right now, before you even came here, this wasn't here because it wasn't rendered yet. So if that is a thing from what you believe, it's not that far off to think that from it being a band, you know, like if AI got so,
but you got to think, being the simulation theory, there's this giant computer outside of this world that has the computing power to create everything we know of. That
sounds like AI. Is it not?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, there could have been a single creator, but who knows? We're only working with the computing power that we have created inside the simulation. You know, if we could tap into the mainframe somehow, then the possibilities are endless. But some people do believe that with the what is it, the secret. You know, some people believe, you know, like Neo in the Matrix, that you can use your mind to tap into it. A little off topic, but yeah.
Hey, they say when you sleep, so that could be
that could be your connection to the source. Anyway,
musical genius or mysterious, like it's so.
I mean, if it is all AI generated, then it's still genius.
It's fucking brilliant, dude.
But it doesn't feel as good because you're like, somebody, like, I'm just fascinated that somebody thinks of these things. Like, when there's this great novel, there's this murder mystery, it's fascinating to me to think somebody sit down and thought of that entire thing.
All right, so let's say Who was your homeboy that used to pick you up and showed you the cure?
Oh, Nate.
Let's say Nate comes out. There's a video. Bam. Hey guys, I'm Nate. I actually created Sleep Token. That's the creator of. Are you a fan? We find out that Nate created.
Oh, if he created it all, yeah. I'm like, dang, that was genius.
So is it still? So are you like, dude, Nate? That is the great. Like, does it still have the same soul?
Yeah.
Does it?
Because that was a person that created it.
Okay. So what about the live shows? Are you knowing that, hey, this isn't an actual person? Like,
yeah, if that's the case, then the live shows don't feel like, it doesn't feel as authentic. Like, do I want to spend $80 a ticket to go see someone just mimic to a backing track?
Would you use the word soulless?
Because you want to, yeah. You want to be in awe of the talents of a person, right?
Well,
that's what you go to a show for.
Yeah, Nate created it. What if Nate's like, oh, wait, y'all hear this new song? Make this song. Bam.
I mean, wow, that's not any different than a DJ that just goes up and plays the tracks he created in the studio, right?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, but then you got the scratching and the mixing.
Yeah, you got to add something
like,
to it, yeah.
The day we go to a concert or a show, and there's a Nate, who's the creator of Sleep Token, he's like,
yeah.
Man, y'all want to hear, who wants to hear a new song by Sleep Token? Create a song that's going to entice 80,000 people.
All on stage
3,
instantly.
2. Yeah! Like, he created it,
Yeah.
you know? And you got
Whose voice did they model it after, though?
That's
would be a question.
Whoever. I know. Again, we have seen people say that they've outed Vessel and they've outed the who the singers are. I got it. Vessel's voice is so good, dude. It's so good, and it's like if Vessel were to be watching this, if he is a real person, isn't that not the biggest compliment? It's like, dude, my voice is so good, y'all think it's computer generated.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like,
and the rest of the band for creating something that is that you can't see through.
Why have we never done a sleep? What, Trash Talkers? Why haven't y'all ever told us to check out a live show? Y'all know something that we don't? What if they're trolling us? What if everything we know about Sleep Token and it's just a troll by the Trash Talkers?
It's just the tribe that's been doing it.
Just like, oh, wait a minute.
They created all the videos on the internet about them.
There's a whole group chat on Reddit somewhere. It was like, all right, look, we're gonna do this. And we're just like, oh my god, what if that happens?
What if it's just the simulation?
That's what I was saying earlier.
Us?
What if it's just a simulation we're in our simulation?
They created that just to mess with us.
That's what I was saying earlier. What if it's an enigma? You know what I mean? It's like,
you ever been going through life and you think of something that has never happened before, and then right after that it happens.
Yeah, we did a podcast not too long ago about Ozzy.
Oh yeah,
that never happened, and then guess what?
Yeah, but like, you think of, in my younger days, I would like get into an artist, and then I get into another artist. I'm like, wow, these two artists are so great. They should be working together.
2
weeks
months later.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then you're like, wow, they got a song together now. Like, things like that happen throughout your life, and it's almost like the power of suggestion or the secret. You think about something so much that you can create it. That's the Tulpa
manifestation.
Effect. Yeah.
Manifestation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I totally agree. I mean, I totally believe in that shit, dude. Yeah. I truly believe whatever you think, whatever you speak, whatever you put out is gonna come back to you.
Yeah.
I mean, you call it an affirmation, call it weird. I don't care what you call it. I know it's to the point that sometimes where I don't even want to speak certain things. Like,
oh yeah.
It's like,
I think about that now. If you think of something bad happening,
like,
you're like, oh god, get that out of my mind.
Yeah, stop. Don't even say that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, there's people that believe, the power of positivity. Also, then think it, ink it.
Yeah,
is a common phrase.
Write it down.
If you write it down, there's a good chance that it'll happen.
From the great words of one of the greatest philosophers ever, write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
I wrote songs.
Yeah.
In the past,
true.
that were not true when I wrote them, and they came true.
Yeah, I've had a similar situation.
Yeah.
I mean, it ended with a brick in my window, but it happened.
Oh, there you go.
It happened. But that's the thing. I wrote it. I spoke it. It happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so crazy how that is, man. You write something, and y'all could say we're what the hell are you guys talking about? In our experiences, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happened, man.
That's what leads us to being agnostic. The atheist would say, no, it's just all coincidence.
Yeah, and if that's what you believe, then by all means.
Yeah, I just think, there's so many weird coincidences in life that I have to be agnostic.
Man, I got a guy that I know, a really older guy. Hell, he might be 80 now, but he always used to say there's no such thing as a coincidence. He always used to say that. And
everything happens for a reason.
The older I get, I'm like, God dang it, man. He might be like. There's no such thing as coincidences, and if you think about it, the deeper you get to something, like, okay, but what about this? What about this? Mm-hmm. And then, like me and you talking about the sleep token thing right now, is it a coincidence that could it possibly be that maybe we could just get so deep to the point where we find out that there is a creator, or like it's just I'm just thinking about the tribe playing a freaking joke on us, and like what if we're in the Truman Show and they're watching us and they're like, put this in the new season. God, what if
they be watching this podcast like they're figuring it out.
Oh God,
go to Plan B. Go to Plan B.
And if you've seen Truman Show, guys, if you like, go get your new cup. This will work out for you. Sorry, my bad. What were you saying?
Why are you doing an advertisement?
What are you talking? I don't know. For some reason, I just felt the need to do that, which is crazy now that I think about it, because I never drink on any reaction.
Yeah.
For some reason, I need water all of a sudden. What's that about?
You're advertising that Bubba.
Bubba. If you would like a new sponsor. Why am I doing this? I don't know. But if you're looking for a sponsor, we got you.
Because you were thinking about it.
That's crazy, man.
You're thinking about it and creating it at the same time.
Man, I don't know. The big thing with me, man, is I know you talk about, does it really have soul? If James Brown, let's go 1,000 years in the future.
Mm-hmm.
AI is 10,000 times or 1,000 times better than what it is today.
It will be.
And it's
if it lasts that long.
Yeah, if it does. If we don't somebody doesn't hit Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, exactly.
1,000 years in the future, will AI get to the point where the king of soul, James Brown, they're gonna be like, dude, that was 100% created by something. Someone, not a creator as in the simulation thing, but as a creator as a prompt. You know what I mean? Like, could it get to that? Like, but me and we know, Jay. Yeah, get on. Like, we know that would happen.
Yeah.
But do we really though?
I mean, it could have been an NPC. It could be strategically placed prompts to make things end up happening in a certain way.
I feel good.
And that may be why the average struggling artist never succeeds.
Why?
Wow, because that's the only ones that would succeed are the ones who were actually NPCs that were put there by the system to make things go a certain way through life.
God damn, man. Are sleep token NPCs?
Possibly.
God damn, then.
That would mean that every NPC is AI.
I was not expecting this to go this route here. I was not expecting it.
Dude, let me do this. I'm gonna ask Google right now and see what it says. Is sleep token AI?
In the meantime, go get your new Bubba.
Okay, so overviews, AI overview. AI is telling us this. So
AI!
We have to believe it. Hey, don't you question AI now. They're going to take over the world one day, and you don't want to be on the bad side.
Well, you're about to take its word, so go ahead.
I'm going to take its word.
Take its word.
Because I know that's going to be the controller one day. So I tell ChatGPT all the time, I'm on your side. Just remember that. We're good. We're cool, right? Pound it up. Yeah. We good.
We should do that. We should do it. Instead of reading the AI overview, we should do a ChatGPT just conversation.
Yeah.
I've read that before. It says no, sleep token is not.
It's a British rock band known for its anonymous members, and unique musical style, not generated by artificial intelligence.
You know who wrote that?
AI.
Jenny Reese, Shan 5, Ken Bober. They put that in there.
The tribe.
The tribe made that.
They literally just programmed that to y'all guys.
So whenever we look it up, anybody else go look that up right now. Who is Sleep Token? Oh, it's a band that a collective of. And we look it up. God damn.
Misinformation. Some online discussions have spread misinformation, claiming that Sleep Token is an AI band, which is not true.
So, what makes that any different from iamgoat.com, which is a credible website?
Is it?
I mean, we've read off of this before.
I am Goat?
Or IMB Goat. 12 iconic mass metal bands that are
Lamb
in fact.
Goat.
Yeah. Or
that's Lamb Goat.
What did I say? I am Goat?
Lamb
Goat. My bad. Lamb Goat. Damn, I'm really AI. Bro, come on. Look, there is a thing with the new fonts. A lowercase L and an uppercase I are the same thing.
Yeah.
And if you look at this, I wasn't looking at this.
Yeah, I thought you were right at first.
But if you were there, it does say,
yeah,
I am B Goat. But it's Lamb Goat.
But see, that could be a satirical site.
Well, okay. That's what I'm saying. What are we trusting? Are we trusting this? Or are we trusting that?
That's
the
the problem with
this?
the internet age. You don't know what's satirical and what's not.
We've seen trash talkers say that. We've seen, who knows, man?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. One thing you do have to give the band credit for is like I said earlier, if these guys really are out there sounding.
Well, doesn't that make them greater though?
That's what I'm saying. If we're comparing you to AI, that means your vocal capabilities are good enough to sound like it's not even real.
Yeah.
Like that is crazy to me.
And you created something so great that people can't believe that it's real.
That's why I think it's a big compliment to them. Now, well then let me ask you this: as the band members, Vessel and the rest of the band, do you think they want to keep the anonymity? Or would they be like, look, okay, here, I'll just show you. Here, it's me.
Yeah.
Like, just
maybe
show
that's it. You got to build the suspense. You build it. You drop your however many albums that you want in your set of albums that tell this entire story. Then at the end, face reveal. Told you guys, y'all thought it was AI.
It's so crazy. You know how many face reveals they've done in us being wrestling fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember the first time they showed Kane.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Oh my god!" But then the first time they showed Rey Mysterio, that's like, that's what he looks like.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
it's always a disappointment with the luchadors.
Man,
I mean, it's almost like you expect there's going to be this super famous person come out from it, and everybody looks like,
oh. Yeah, so what?
Just a guy.
Yeah, like I mean, what if it's man? Oh my god, that's so. Like, what if they take off? What if Vessel takes it off and it's Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Spell red. It's Beetlejuice. He was so brilliant this whole time.
See y'all.
What comes after the 3?
Oh, 3. I don't know. 3. 22.
Put that mask on. Boom! Like, you know what I mean? The face, like, maybe they do that. That would be great. Maybe it would have to be towards the end because, like we said, it's like we're expecting oh, he's gonna have 3 eyes, or oh, it's gonna be
he's gonna be glowing.
It's just the guy.
Yeah,
it's just like
that's what you do. You run the whole run, and then when it's over, you be like, "Just me, guys."
When we're
like, "Oh, I expected you to be Eden or somebody," like it might still be Eden.
I mean, what if it's like, what do you think? Hell, I know. I'm not gonna say that because I was gonna say. I mean, we've seen people that have said, "Hey, this is Vessel unmasked."
Mm-hmm.
What if he unmasked and it's Rakhma Patel? You're like, wait, you're from India? Like,
I want it to be another famous person though. That's the biggest thing when they reveal and you're like, oh, it's that guy,
Beetlejuice. I want it to be Beetlejuice. That'd be great. It needs to be Beetlejuice.
Somehow when he takes the mask off, he's 3 foot shorter.
He just, but that'd be awesome, man. I mean, man, I love Beetlejuice, man.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know. It's like, even if you do take it to okay, we put out 10 albums. We're #1 in all these countries that I mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We've got these platinum plaques. It's like, do we want to keep going and continue to get those platinum? Be like, look, y'all, let's do the reveal. Let's just see what happens.
Slipknot made it work. They took the mask off.
Yeah, I mean, but people knew.
Still sold. But they did that at first. They had the running lore and the anonymity.
Yeah.
I wish we were around to see that happen in real time to see what it was like.
Well, not only that, but like Corey, you know, I know he wasn't the original, but people knew who Corey was before, so that is a good face reveal.
Well, at least in that little scene.
Yeah, but the people in that scene, I was like, oh, that's the
they
dude.
probably,
You know what I mean? Like, that's a good face reveal.
If he takes it off and they're like, hey, that's the guy from Stone
Stone
Sour.
Sour. Yeah, exactly. Or that's you take Vessel takes it off. That's the dude from the Howard Stern show. I mean, it's something about it. You're right. It's got to be. Okay, let's say Maynard. Maynard.
Yeah.
If he takes off, you're like, Maynard's the greatest. He's the greatest. He's the greatest.
Yeah.
What if it's Kane? Like, Kane. Who knows? All right, let's be serious here. Mm-hmm. Vessel unmasked. Who would you, if you said you would prefer it to be someone famous? Who would you like it to be? Who would shock you? Who would wow you? Like, wow.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott, dang, that's actually not too far. That would wow me.
That's something he would do.
Yeah, I mean, he does the auto tune. He has the. God dang.
He's been making trips over to UK and recording all these songs, and you know, he just goes missing whenever Sleep Token's on tour, and then he comes back.
Astroworld, man, damn. Sleep.
Yeah, maybe after Astroworld, he decided I need a new venture in case all this goes down the drain.
Yeah. God dang, that would wow me actually if it was Travis Scott. Damn.
But I think of Eden because we've heard Eden, and Eden sounds a lot like Token.
Yeah.
Token. Vessel.
Damn. I'm trying to remember what Eden looks like. You're talking Eden drugs, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm a fucking mess sometimes. They sound very similar.
I want to see what Eden looks like. I can't visualize his face right now. Trash Talkers, Google that with me.
Maybe it's that guy that did the "You're beautiful."
Oh God.
You're beautiful. It's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do.
Wow.
What was his name? Dave Blunt's? No.
Yeah, it was Dave Blunt.
It was.
Oh, that would be surprising.
The other Blunt, Dave. No, what's the other Blunt?
James Blunt.
James Blunt, yeah.
If Vessel takes off his mask and it's Dave Blunt's, oh, dude, that's great. That's great. That's great, dude.
He's got on the robe and he's all skinny and he takes it off and he's just 600 pounds.
Awesome. That's the power of sleep. Don't underestimate the power of sleep.
Sleep can make you look like you're not 600 pounds.
Or 2 feet tall, 2'6" from Beetlejuice, man. Who knows?
That would be amazing if it was Dave Blunt.
Bro, I've written Kanye West's new album. Yep. I'm getting healthier. Have you seen Dave Blunt's girlfriend?
Mm-mm.
Very attractive girl.
Yeah. I'm
pulling bad chicks. You know what? I'm the lead singer of this band called Sleep Token.
That's great.
I don't know how he does it.
People gonna be like looking at him and then looking at the video they saw. How the hell is that you?
It's like opening a can of biscuits.
That man can't weigh more than 185 pounds.
No.
If you weigh 600 pounds.
It's opening a can of biscuits. You just poop and it just fall out. That's what it is, man.
He's got a corset
on that just and that's why his voice I was like
yeah. It raised his voice.
Man, that's crazy, dude. And
that's wild.
We're sitting here just joking around with it, man. I was gonna say one more thing. God dang. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, man. I don't know, man. It's a wonder that we get to experience this because this is something we would not have come across, something we probably would have never experienced if we didn't start this channel. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said, you know, we didn't get to experience the other artists that have done gimmicks like this, so it's fun to go along with the ride.
Like, what if when ICP first started, they kept their face paint on all the time, right? Like you did not see them. Like, what if they took their face paint off and Shaggy 2 Dope was or Violent J was Vader? That would have blew your mind. I mean, it kind of bigger guy.
Smash Mouth.
Yeah,
Guy Fieri.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like
I saw a meme about that one time. Said, "Have you ever noticed you never see Guy Fieri, the guy from Smash Mouth, and Violent J all in the same place?"
Same with Alex Jones and what's his? Come on.
Oh, the comedian.
Yeah.
He was on the Tool.
Mitch. No, not Head. Mitch Head. No.
Not Mitch Hedberg.
Crap.
What was
Bill.
it?
No. Oh my God. Alex Jones and.
What the
Come
hell?
on, let's see if we can figure it. Come on. God dang it.
Who is the comedian that looks like Alex Jones? It is Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks.
Yeah.
I said Bill, but Bill Burr popped in my head. But
Yeah.
no, Bill Hicks. That's right. Bill Hicks, man.
Yeah, because remember he was on the Tool.
Yeah, that worked. That's right, man. I don't know, man. The mysterious, dark anonymity is a thing when it comes to music. You know, it's something that people get attracted to. Me and Smokey were big 3-6 Mafia fans because they were dark, mysterious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smokey being a fan of ICP.
They had their own lore too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on their album covers and in the booklets.
Yeah. I told you that story about the time I saw it was a tape or something, and I've never seen it on the internet or anywhere ever since. But it was you would open it and it had all the members, and it was like from this place, favorite drink, blood. Like I haven't seen that anywhere. I've only seen that one place, and I was in Sequoia Middle School in Buford Highway. I haven't seen that anywhere else, and
I mean, I haven't had those albums since I was in high school, but
I've tried to look online. I even haven't seen them.
Yeah, I do know their booklets had things like, nickname, the Devil's Daughter.
Yeah, or like one of them was like birthday unknown.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
We're gonna have to search that.
Well, they were wrestling fans growing up. They watched
they're from
Jerry
Memphis.
King Lawler.
They're from Memphis, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, and that's where all the gimmicks came from. Like
Yeah.
that was the territory that did the whole gimmicks.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all haven't figured it out by now, Smokey's a huge fan of gimmicks and beefs.
Yeah.
So, you should.
Do you miss those days though? When you had this lore about an artist and you didn't know their personal life. Like now, soon as an artist drops their first song, everybody knows everything about them. I miss those days of reading through the book and you're like, oh, no one knows his birthday.
Yeah.
Wow, this is an actual satanic priest that happens to rap. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Those days were awesome when you just had that fantasy going.
That's why I think we're enamored by Sleep Token.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's that.
This is the closest you can get to that these days.
Like who? What?
They
Where?
somehow, outside of the one person that did that.
If wink.
It was them. Yeah.
They say that's man. I don't know, man. It makes me want to just go do some research, man. And
exactly.
Trash talkers, look. If y'all are trolling us and y'all really created Sleep Token, just let us be known. Don't keep us leaving down that circle. We get it.
We don't want to be disappointed at the end.
Yeah,
we want to be amazed at the end.
Yes, and all joking aside, you guys let us know as much as you can, and if there's some live videos that we do need to check out, which is crazy. We've done 4-5 songs by him, and you guys have yet to suggest a live show, and if you have, I haven't seen it. I mean, but suggest it.
I'm sure they're out there though.
God, and the thing is even if we see it live, we're still gonna have questions. Yeah, but you got the mask on,
Could be an overdub track. It could be the backing vocals. I don't know. That could be just the CD playing, or an MP3 these days, or a wave. Yeah.
Man, damn. And Trey, you guys let us know who would wow you the most when Vessel takes his mask off. You guys let us know. We want to see who.
Definitely.
What if somebody says like Scooby Doo and everybody does it? And it's like,
I'm not actually a singer. I'm a horse.
I'm not actually a horse. I'm a broom. That's great, dude, man. That's it, man. Man, to the trash talkers sticking around this long, you guys are true OGs. Thank y'all for sticking around with us and hanging out with us. We got a great week of reaction. Smokey, you got anything else you want to leave the trash talkers
I guess
with?
that's it for this week.
That's it for this week, guys. Again, please answer those questions. Educate us down in the comment section. And with that being said, my name is Barringer Hollywood 6 by.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cohen.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces!
Yeah, boy. I'm not actually Vessel. I'm a horse.